Hello. My weight is 245.4, I think. And I'm just recording my weight. I don't think I ever want to go on the treadmill again because whenever I do, I gain weight. I have memories of oxygen starvation from going really, really fast on the treadmill a long time ago, and I always did it. And other people hated me for it, so it's a bad memory for me, and my mind reproduces it and gives the audience what it wants, which is me gaining weight so they won't get mad at me. So I don't think I want to go on the walking machine. I've been losing weight just fine, simply lifting weights and stuff and juicing, and so I don't get as hungry when I don't walk on the walking machine. But the thing is that it exercises your heart or something. In this state of dismay, I'm not a clear thinker. But lifting weights and stuff works out my heart. So I guess I'll just stick with that. I went to the chiropractor today. My head is still pushed forward. You can see it. It's like a little turtle. I guess God is telling me to go slow. And slow people are good. And slow people can win races. I wouldn't want to win though, because that's the punch in the face. And it will bring back bad karma. So I'd rather exist. This is my little crystal. I got it at the fair. This whatever. And I got a fat one because I was wondering what one I should get, and the voice said get a fat one. So I got a fat one, and I do like fat crystals because they're bigger, and there's like a little stone on there or something, and it's even carved really fun. I didn't come with a chain, so I had to borrow a chain from my other necklace. So I got my new glasses, and there's little daisies on them, and I like them because they're skin colored or something, and they look like a healing element. There's a healing element to them, kind of like skin and pasty, and focus on bringing yourself down from heights and being a pasty weird person, because that might help me get to the state I want to be in. I like the square glasses. They're nice. I'm glad they got invented and they're popular right now. At least enough for them to be you can wear them and people won't say that you're insane. So one day maybe people have star glasses and wear them. And it won't be insane. So because styles change and stuff, in my art, I don't think I'd wear star glasses. I'd want to look kind of normal. Right now, Lara looks like a stripper, but I don't think strippers have to be slutty. I think the Anunnaki should, if they came to Earth, they should experiment with stripping on the pole, because they're very male oriented, and they're so dead to jealousy and judging. They one with the energy and they heal it by tuning themselves into it. So it'd be very interesting to watch that kind of strip show, because I wonder if people would be interested, because there's not very bad vibes. People aren't jealous. People aren't greedy for sex, maybe. It would be more like art. So I experienced them on TV the other day, and they're so energy sensitive that they're far beyond me in that regard. So I really want them to see me as kind of a bubbly glitter happy girl, because I'm just not like them. But I do like the language they talk in, the healing language. So, Harry Potter and the Temple and Anunnaki was like. So I'm wondering, like, about the aliens that, like, gave the prophecies or whatever to the Egyptians, and I'm also wondering about the Egyptians, like, magical systems back then and how they were invented and how important they were, and because they had really powerful stuff, really intellectual, like, to the truth type stuff that we've covered up and forgotten because we don't know yet how to deal with it. It's that potent. We see forward to something that perhaps is a tool that might actually enhance the gift that was back then. So perhaps we're working on that right now. What else? Gosh, Atlantis. There's so many different energies out there. I really like Lemuria. They just seem very soft and delicate and healing and brilliant in that regards. Recessive comes to mind, observance. Just not so giddy. I don't really know what it's called. They're not focused on gold, they're focused on spirit. The Atlantans, they're like, they use gold and stuff for, like, technology, spiritual technology. I'm more on the side that I don't really like technology at all, and I just go ahead and go for the spirit part because, and since we're in a technological world, I might as well, like, help them with the spirit coming into technology, which is sort of Atlantean in respects, but I do favor Lemuria because I'd rather be a victim than the perpetrator of disease. I don't want to go out on a limb and tell people that this is right, this is what is, and this, and then end up, like, killing 100 people. I'd rather sit in the background and, just respect the whole nature of the whole order and nature of God and the universe and let it happen until I know for sure, and everybody will have a different signal for what they consider sureness. I've experienced some weird states that are, like, really, I was like, sure, it was like enlightenment, an enlightened state. It was just like happy, ecstatic, forward thinking. The mental hospitals are catching me right now, that energy, and they want me to help them loosen themselves up because that's their motive, but they really think that I am going towards a place of mental disorder because people who usually experience euphoria are considered downers. That's because the government is a downer. It's so order-oriented. It's not like a ball. It's like a square. It's like one-dimensional, and I think the government should be, like, it should be shaped like the earth. So, I really like France's government because, like, they have health care for everybody or something, and it's, like, free or something, and I like the energy there. I like the dark energy there. There's a lot of stuff begging to be healed there. And it's dark and questioning. It has questions. I don't necessarily like the power of it, but the questions are interesting, and I could help in that regard. I'm not the answer to that, but it's really nice to be like seen as someone who knows something. And that's what the dark spirit troll world talks to me like there. I went to France once with one of my friends from high school, and we went with like a group, you know, in the school groups with teachers and stuff. So the energy of school plus, you know, occult, um, occult experimenter with energies of darkness, follower of Jesus for righteousness, and also the history of war there, and the inherent pain in all of the glitter in France. The pain there is easier released than it is in the United States for me. I think it is in a general sense because the order is a little bit softer. It kind of knows that something else is going on too, and it feels that, you know, and just by feeling that, it's acknowledged. But in the US, you know, it's like Christian or something. One nation under God. Masons have to honor one God. And yet, like, Satanism is legal. So many different religions are legal, but they're not acknowledged in the, like, the foundation of the US, you know? That's like saying, yeah, I'll sleep with you, but I don't really love you. You're not my girlfriend, you're not my wife. And a lot of people might be okay with that kind of energy configuration, but it's a little too drastic for me. Like I said, Lemuria, it's more like energy, ease, breathing, and sensing. It's kind of cheesy to some people, you know, it's kind of stupid, like, oh, the flower girl whose head is in the air. And therefore, I'm trying to be a little bit grounded, you know, to speak the language that is not understood. So, what else? There's a lot of anger in me, and I need to release it. And I do, you know. So I'll just say, at Evergreen, I was quote unquote raped by like 3 guys. I don't call it rape, but a lot of people would. I'm just saying it to experiment to see if that's what it was by hearing it. It just gave me a lot of pain whatever happened. I hear a lot of girls judging me now and say that happens a lot. You shouldn't think it like that, or else it'll keep happening to you. You should try to find the truth and why it happened on a cosmic level, and then you'll have more understanding for such things and won't fear it, for fear attracts it. And that's why I don't scream out when I'm in pain, because all that's there to help you then is people, and you don't know what spiritual path they're on or how evolved they are or understanding they are. So I keep quiet until I've, you know, asked myself a lot of questions. Alright, well, I'll talk to you later. Bye.